for Sam Picone! Give it up.
It's good to be here. Tell you a couple of things about myself. My name's Sam. I was raised Catholic. Ended up looking Jewish somehow. Not quite sure how that happened. Even I forget that I'm not Jewish, you know. Got to think twice when I'm eating pork. Cancel my Labour Party membership, didn't know why, you know. Get surprised by the sight of my own foreskin. It's all very confusing. I've got what you would describe as an ambiguously foreign face, you know. I grew up in a predominantly white working class area. Some of the kids in my local area try and racially harass me, but they didn't quite know where I was from, you know. So they'd say stuff like, why don't you fuck off back where you came from, you... I want to say Turkish cunt? I'm not Turkish, though. I am a cunt, though, so they were close. Almost. I'm actually Italian. I don't look Italian. Italian's normally a lot more attractive than me. Normally a lot better dressed than I am. I look like a sort of off-brand Italian, you know. Sort of Italian you'd get in Lidl, you know. Pick up what you think is a jar of Nutella and it says Nutella-ish. That's me, I'm Nutella-ish. No good racial slurs for Italians either growing up, you know. The worst I got was spag, which is literally just the word spaghetti shortened. Doesn't really cut deep if I'm honest, you know. Someone calls me a greasy spag, I'm thinking, yeah, a bit of parmesan in that, now we're talking. There was actually something else they said to me. I kind of preempted this, you know. I was sat around the dinner table with my family, watching TV, eating dinner, and an advert came on. This advert featured a few puppets. The last line of the advert gets delivered, "When's the yordle mio day?" And I knew from that point on, the next 3 years of school, I was fucked. Just... every day they'd run up to me on the playground, "When's your deal mio day, spag?" Yeah. It could be so cruel, dinner ladies, you know. Now, you know, it didn't hit me as bad as it hit my parents, though, you know, because to me it was just a stupid advert, but to them it was like their whole culture, their friends, their family, their whole nation reduced to a lazy stereotype, you know. My dad was in shock when he first saw it. He almost choked on his spaghetti bolognese. My mum dropped her accordion. My nan crashed her Vespa straight into our wood fire oven. It was very traumatic, you know. I'll never forget what my dad said to me, you know. He sort of pointed at the TV, he looked at me with a single tear in his eye, and he said, "I don't talk like that, do I?" I said, "No, Dad, you don't talk like that. So you got some pasta sauce in your moustache there, you stupid greasy spag." Now, to be fair to my dad, though, you know, to be fair to my dad, he came to this country with nothing but the hair on his back. Very thick. Very thick. No, so the most important thing to Italian, though, is, of course, food. Bar none. Italians love food. So much so that they'll excuse like any negative aspects of your personality as long as you're like a good cook or if you've got like a big appetite. I'll give you an example, right? I was over in Sicily last year visiting my nan. I was helping her get ready for Sunday dinner, and I said to her, "Oh, Nan, who's coming round for dinner later?" And she went, "Oh, you know, it's just the family and Giuseppe from the next road over." And I said, "Giuseppe, the village pedo, Giuseppe's coming round for dinner." And she went, "Oh, that was years ago. Plus, he makes a lovely lasagna." You know, what am I supposed to say to that? You know, there's nothing I can say, because Giuseppe's lasagna is incredible. Oh, it's crispy round the edges with just the right amount of cheese, you know. One bite, you're like, fuck it, let him sit at the kids' table. He deserves it. I'll tell you one more story and I'll get out your hair. I actually got accused of cultural appropriation last year. I was at a festival with my friends. We were at the hat stand trying on different hats. I had a Rastafarian hat on, my friend had a cowboy hat. And this English girl, she was livid, like came running up to us, she pointed at me, excuse me, you do realise what you're doing by wearing that Rastafarian hat? That's actually cultural appropriation. You're taking something from someone else's culture and using it as what, like a fashion statement, using it to make yourself look cool? What do you have to say for yourself? And I was a bit taken back, you know. I sort of calmly turned to her and I said, "Oh, wait, I mean when I say cultural appropriation, move from me with your bumper-ass attitude, girl!" She said, "Oh my God, I love your accent. Can I touch your hair?" Guys, I'm out, thanks.